So there is another option. Usually when we have pain, we try to avoid to feel it. This is what usually we do. We take painkillers, or we distract our mind, or we just reject the experience. And then if the pain grows and it becomes so intense that we cannot ignore it anymore, then we get very frustrated, very negative, and we don't know what to do. Okay, there is an alternative, and I want to share with you my story to bring you this alternative. You can meditate on the pain, and this can have a huge impact in the intensity of the pain and in the way you experience this pain. Because before, yes, I was like I said, I spent my first 20 years, 25 years of my life trying to avoid pain as much as possible, physical pain I'm talking in this specific case. As soon as I felt some pain because I had, I don't know, a cold, or I had an injury because making some sport, playing some football, I had an injury. As soon as I had some sort of pain, I tried to avoid it, take a pill, distract myself, watch a movie, play video games, do whatever it takes to not to pay attention to the pain, and pray. I was praying, I was waiting for it to go by itself, yes. But once I was 25, 26 years old, and I start to meditate, start to look inside, to realize that the answers and the solutions for the problems of my life, all of them were inside of me. Then I had the first time I had pain again. I realized that I just had this moment of realization, this moment of this question: what if I experience this pain fully instead of going out and avoiding? And then I started the practice in an intuitive way to meditate on my pain. For example, I remember I had a surgery in my teeth, and I went back home and I had a lot of pain. I lied down on bed and I started to just experience this pain and allowing the experience to unfold in front of me. And what I could realize is that the pain was always teaching me something about myself, always. In the first layer, there was a layer of intensity, which is the sensation of the pain itself. But later, every experience of pain was taking me to an emotional experience behind. For example, this day I had the problem in the teeth. I was feeling a bit like, oh my God, trapped, like a victim, because I can't do nothing. I'm a victim. I'm powerless here. I have this pain. I don't know what to do. I cannot escape. Then it took me to this inner experience of victimism, this inner experience of being trapped. And I realized that the more I went into this inner experience, emotional experience, the more the pain was releasing. I said, how is this possible? The easier was for me to hold the pain. The lower was the intensity of the pain. At the point that the pain totally finished. It was very sudden, and it still, I had this happened like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. I still have this memory. It was very, very intense experience. Suddenly the pain disappeared. And I had other experiences. For example, when I had some cold, I have some pain in my throat. It was doing the same, observing this pain, where this was taking me. Maybe it was, sometimes the pain was taking me to some inner negative dialogue, like I am not good enough, my life is not good, this is nasty, I don't like this, I don't like that. And all this was beyond this pain. Sometimes the pain was taking me to a place of weakness. I'm weak, I am powerless, I can do nothing, I'm tired. Some other times the pain, I remember I had an injury playing football once, and I couldn't play anymore because, of course, I need to rest and to recover. I couldn't run. And then the pain, by meditating in this pain, this was taking me to another different emotional space. It was a bit frustration. Oh, I want to do what I want. I want to play. I want to enjoy, but I cannot, and I have to be here. It was taking me to this inner conflict, to this frustration, which was teaching me about my attachment, about my needs, about my neediness, about the relationship I had with football. But there was attachment that I was suffering because I couldn't do it. So in essence, my realization was that behind every experience of pain and intensity, there is a huge teaching. Actually, the pain is a master that is all the time helping us to realize something that we are avoiding to watch in our life. And from a spiritual point of view, when we have accidents, when we have incidents in our life, when we have some situation that brings pains to our even sickness, all this, there is a huge sense, a huge meaning behind this. And this whole experience is a master that wants to teach us something. Specifically the pain, if you follow it, using breathing techniques, using your attention, calming down, relaxing, you will see that beyond this pain, there is an emotional experience that it is very much connected with the root of this pain, with the root of the problem, with the root of the reason. So this was the way I realized that following the pain is actually a way to heal the root, and avoiding the pain and taking painkillers and distracting ourselves, the only thing was doing actually was growing the problem, growing this root. And this pain, even if we stop it for a while with pills, or we stop it for a while because we distract ourselves, it will come back to us, probably even in higher intensity, till we decide to look at the experience, to look beyond, to observe this emotional space of negativity, weakness, frustration, or guilt. This is very typical when we are sick and we have pain and we cannot perform. We feel guilt. So observe, what is the emotional experience where the pain is taking you? This is for you, my advice for today. I tell you, in my experience, this is a healing, a huge healing. This brings a lot of healing to you. I hope this will be useful. Have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.